What's up, you little weirdos? We're back for what will be the final episode. Now, in the last one, we conquered Lawrence. We did it in 3 or 4 tries. I don't remember exactly, but it was pretty quick. I was pretty stoked on that. It's the boss I hate the most and can give you the most trouble. So that was fucking awesome. But it would have been a short video, so I decided to try to squeeze Gehrman and the moon presence in and be done, and that was a mistake. I said in the last video that I felt like it was a Friday afternoon at work. I still had work to do, but my head was already in the weekend. I was riding high after Lawrence. We spent a handful of tries at Gehrman and just couldn't get it done. So we called it a day. I still haven't edited anything out, and that's going to be my goal, to finish this the same way. So we've got an entire hour. I don't see any reason why we can't get this done. So just like last time, I'm going to get beast pellets and I'm going to get fire paper, mostly for the moon presence, but we'll see how it goes with Gehrman. Still our blood level 4. Still using the 3 runes that I think are the most important. That last one on the end, the vile blood thing, that's pointless. I just put it there because I had it. And then same thing with the cleaver. We're using the 2 gems we got in Mensis, and then the one that we got when we killed the Winter Lantern just before the Orphan. Supplies wise, we're doing really good. And none of this I haven't done any farming at all. I haven't used any magic dungeons. I haven't done any shenanigans. This is all in-game stuff, and this is what knowing where items are, using them wisely, can get you. So we're good. We're doing really good. And let's finish this up. Let's get this fucking done. So the whole idea, I mean, I'll go over some of it again with Gehrman. Like I said, I'm not qualified to make an actual tutorial, but my goal here is to kind of bait him and parry him when he's in this mode. When he switches to one-handed mode, I'm going to try to just play it a little safer. That's the mode that trips me up quite a bit. I gotta turn up my volume, hang on. Okay, we're good. 1, 2, I only did 2. Always expect 3. But yeah, when he goes to one-handed mode, I'm going to play it a little more cautious. I try to dodge forward right. And as you can see, once you get the timing down, you can easily just whip his ass. And it doesn't matter when he's in the last stage, because his moveset is mostly the same. He does gain a couple of new ones, but all this shit is the same. The biggest difference is you can't stagger him. You see when I'm hitting him like that, he kind of staggers. That does not work in the last phase. You can still gunshot parry him, no problem, but your moves, your hits, are not going to stagger him no matter what. Like that. He's not going to bend over, he's going to react instantly. So that's what I'm saying. One-handed mode, he's going to shoot you a lot. He has one specific combo. He can pull some unusual things out of his ass. For the most part, I hang about here and I try to go forward right. Sometimes I'm close enough to get a couple of hits like that. Other times I'm too far apart and I let it go. It is boring, it is cautious, it usually works. I needed to take a break after Lawrence apparently, and I did. I got some food, and I kicked it. Now I'm ready to kick this motherfucker's ass. Whoa. Yo. So again, even in one-handed mode, he has a 1-2-3 combo. You just saw it. It looks different, of course. The weapon looks different. He moves in a different direction. But the timing is the same. So if you got that 1, 2, 3 in phase 1... Oh, shit. Perfect. You can do it in phase 2. You just have to recognize it. So this is Smokey can't stagger him phase. That's his new move in this mode. Just the parry shot. Now he's in two-handed mode. We got wind. And he's got a couple of moves I call super death. Now this is his formal transition into his last phase, whether you call it phase 2 or 3 or whatever. You can't be anywhere near the blast, because it will one-shot you. 1, fire. See, he's reacting instantly. Unlike first phase. So I gotta get away from him. Okay, good thing I didn't get hit with both of those, because that would have been my ass. One-handed mode again. I don't like this. I wish he would have stayed in the other mode. Parry shot, the animation's different. It's pretty easy to recognize if you pay attention. Only taking one, because like I said, he can retaliate quickly. Oh. You see how he goes for it? Just like you fall victim to getting greedy and pushing it, so do the bosses. Especially when you're in a corner and you're low on health. If you notice, I wasn't panicking. I was panic dodging, but with intent. I was moving towards him. I had nowhere else to go backwards, and he knew it and I knew it. So I'm being safe here. Boring, but I got him on the way out. I'm okay with that. You're not going to get in here and beat the shit out of him with 4, 5, 6 hits, no matter what strategy you use. Well, I didn't like it. I just wasn't feeling it. Okay. One, fire. It's a little too late. It's okay. And we got him. So what I like to do is buff both quickly, so I'm ready when the moon presence lands. And like I said in the last video, if you die to the moon presence, if you use too many supplies fighting Gehrman, try your best, it doesn't matter. If you die, you go right back to the dream, you can come right back to the boss arena, and you do not lose anything. You don't get your reward until all of this is done anyway. Now, this is one of my favorite bosses in the game. I think it looks fucking cool, and I think its moveset is cool. It's just not the most difficult thing in the world. And yes, I'm on a blood level 4. It may take me 20 tries. It may take me more than that. I might get it first try. I'm talking in general. It's a really cool boss. It seems to be the ultimate final boss in the main game cycle if you can get here with the umbilical cords and all that. And then, you know, it's pretty epic. But whatever. The idea here is learn how to dodge it. Hit it in the back, watch the tail whips as a retaliation. It moves quick. If you dodge just to the side and start hitting it, it will suddenly become the face of it because it will turn and face you. It's not like some bosses you can dodge into the side and then you're hitting the side. It will spin to face you, so you have to be ready for that always. It does an HP drain right here. It takes all your HP. You can get a lot of it back, like the rally system in Bloodborne, but you gotta know, like, see, oh, got me. You have to be ready for it. Same with the jump. You have to understand the timing of it. Now this one is the big one because it makes these blood bubbles come, and if the blood bubbles get on you, it causes physical damage. And you can't heal. So if you get this shit on you and you can't get to her, you're going to be with 1 HP, you can't heal, you can't do any damage. And that's what'll happen. I used all my stamina punching her in the face. I didn't have enough to dodge back more than once, and I miscalculated. Or, you know, it could have worked, it couldn't have worked. It was a moment where she did too. So like I said, the moon presence isn't too hard. I really like to use beast pellets and fire paper, especially at the end of a BL4, because whatever I have over here stored, I can use all of it. There's nothing after this, so we can go crazy, which is kind of cool. I don't shoot the moon presence, so I don't need to do my little blood bullet thing. I don't have any money. Let's see how our weapon's doing. Nah, I'm gonna do it. You know me. You got that OCD? Yeah, you know me. Okay. Bang, bang. We're topped off. Now, this is actually a little better. I was really honestly trying to kill her. I gave it my best shot. Shit happens. But it'll give us a second to talk about the moon presence strategy a little more, not under pressure for me. As you can see, she's very quick. She has a series of forward charging rapid swipes, and if you don't move fast enough, even her moving forward will just run into you and damage you and knock you over. Just her momentum. It's pretty cool. The goal, like I said, is similar to a lot of bosses in Bloodborne. It's dodge under the attack. I prefer to go forward left every time if possible. This one I'm not sure if forward right is equally successful. I have my preferences. Sometimes I know that there is a difference, and I will tell you. This one I'll tell you I don't know. But like I said, you dodge under her. Like Ludwig, for example. You dodge under the attack, you start hitting him in the side. This one, if you dodge under once and hit her in the side, she will turn and face you. So side becomes her face. You're going to have to move again. You have to react quick and read that. If you get past her side, even behind her, you can hit her in her multiple tails like I was doing there. Totally fine. The jump, she's the moon present, so I'm assuming moon gravity, blah, blah, blah. She jumps and kind of hovers. It's not the same way when a real life jumps. So I just wait a second and dodge left out again and try to capitalize on it. As you can see, if you exhaust all your stamina, you don't have enough to move, she will charge forward. This is definitely one of those bosses where she's coming at you, or she hit you once and you keep doing this, you're dead. Because she just moves forward so quick and she covers so much ground that you're not going to out-move her by doing this. You're just not. And you'll see that sometimes. I'll jump back, get hit, and go, oh shit, I forgot that I know how to do that, and I'll roll back into her and let her go by. The big things in this fight, like I said, are the HP drain. No matter what your HP is, it'll take it down to 1. So if you have half health, it's not going to kill you. It will take it down to 1. The idea is you recognize that that attack is happening and you can get to her quick and get most of your health back with the rally system. And if you have a buff already, that's going to even damage her more. The trouble in this fight with that move are 2 parts. Number 1, sometimes she's far away. You don't realize it, whatever. So you go, oh shit, and you run over there. But now you have about half stamina. You don't get as many hits on her. You're not going to regenerate as much health, and you still have to think about getting out of the way once that pause animation is over. That's where I fucked up. The second problem is you saw that blood bubble thing. She can summon them from the sky or the ground, and they burst, and they cause you a lot of damage if the blood gets on you. It takes a lot of your HP. And it acts like numbing mist. You cannot heal for a period of time. How long? I don't know. When you're in a fight, it feels like forever. You don't want to get it on you. Because obvious reasons. Now, occasionally, the RNG kind of screws you over in the Moon Presence fight. She will call for those blood bubbles. She'll be surrounded in a field of the popping bubbles and the dripping blood. You can't go anywhere near her, right? And then she'll do the HP drain. So you can't get to her to get your health back. That doesn't happen every time. You'll figure it out. Now, the downside of not defeating the Moon Presence the first try is now she's loose in the arena. And she, unlike Gehrman, is going to be pretty aggressive the second we get... We're not even through the fog door, to be honest with you. She's already on the move. So sometimes, especially if you're not very familiar, starting this fight can be tough. Where's my foot? You see that? My foot's gone. So, we have supplies to burn. Let's buff right now. Fuck it. So you see what I mean? She's going to be running down this side to my left. She'll either jump or start swiping. So I went right through it. I want to get over to the middle, get myself centered. That's ideal. Now jump. Hit her in the tail parts. 3. I was kind of expecting a whip. There it is. It's a retaliation. It's actually 2 hits. You can get hit with both of them. As you see, I dodged late, so I got ran over. Twice. Forward. 1. L1. Leave it at that. Watch the whip. Full heal. 1, 2. I only got 2. I stayed too long. I fell for that trap. I missed the first hit. I still wanted to, so I swung 3 times and I got whipped. Forward. I got tagged a little bit. Heal. I recognize that she covers her mouth. So I didn't have full health to begin with. I'm going to leave it at 4 for safety reasons because of what happened last time. I don't need to buff again. No problem. That's actually a wickedly looking cool fucking move. She got stuck on a tree and then she immediately did it again. Look at that. Oh, gotta go towards her. You have to. It's the only chance you have. Heal. One more time. We're pumping through vials. It's all good. 1, 2, 3. You can stagger her. I gotta go forward. I have to. I went at the wrong time. And it's hard to gauge the time because you never, well, at least I don't really know when my character is going to give me control back. So I'm spamming dodge and it just launches. Usually works out, but in that case I went a little early. I just dodged in front of her and I was done dodging and then I was hit. So I think you can already see, especially compared to the DLC chaos and all that shit, like we're close right out of the gate. First try with down some supplies from Gehrman, we almost had her, and then this time again, it's only a matter of time. And I guess technically you could say that with every boss, but I think you can see what I mean. Now, the big thing for me when I am going to give the moon presence a solid effort after Gehrman is as soon as he's dead, like you saw me do, hit your buffs. That way you start the fight buffed. You don't want to wait for the fight of the moon presence to trigger and then try to buff. You're going to be fumbling with your stuff and she'll be all over you. But that's only if you want to do it that way. The jump is better to get through, in my opinion. She will be all over you. It's kind of cool. And she looks fucking cool. What looks like this? Aliens in Bloodborne look like this. That's what. I went a little early. I'm glad I went wide, because the timing of that, had she landed on me, I would have been got. Sometimes you can't hit her, just chill out. Forward. 1, 2. Double back so I don't get whipped. Twice I'm moving because I didn't like the first timing. You're gonna get whipped. See? Your forward dodge to her side suddenly becomes face to face again. You're like, wait a minute, I already moved around you. How did that happen? It's because she's awesome and quick. Pushing it there for 4, and I missed the transform attack. Here we go. We're already on our way. Too bad our buff just ran out. It would have been better to be getting wax on her like this. So we'll stop here. Let her call blood, and we will buff, and we'll keep our distance. Now, the most important thing with her, I think, is fire paper. Alright, I see you can't go in there for that. You just can't. So if you don't have beast pellets or something, no big deal. Oh shit. So I have buffs, and the blood got me. I was just describing that. It seems to pop and splatter irregularly. To be honest, I've never paid close attention to it, how long it lasts, how much of an area it spreads. I don't know. I just do the fight and it works. It's not worth it to me. I've never been stuck here very long to be like, fuck, I gotta figure every part of this out. So again, if I would have got to her with my buffs, maybe we wouldn't have beaten her for sure, but I would have put a hurting on her. Come on. Fogdoor's the hardest boss. So I'm always hoping for the jump. I didn't get it. I got ran over. But we're okay. I hear her. I'm always listening. She's crazy. Twice. I went forward twice. And we're not getting greedy. Oh, she uppercutted me. I have to go towards her backside. I'm surprised I'm not dead. This isn't going good. Forward, forward. I'm gonna heal. Forward. Lots of forwards. Mini forwards. None of them are working. Boom. Boom. I went twice because I didn't like the timing. She's usually not that close to me when she jumps, so I just jumped. And then I jumped again. You can see that a lot of that uppercut shit, that was just messy from the start. You can see that uppercut thing that she clocked me with, and I think that was the thing she killed me with on our first attempt. It's one of those counterattacks. If you stay in front of her trying to hit her too much, that's what she does. It's actually 2 moves that she swipes up. It's pretty cool. So we'll get her. There's no stress here. We're done. The fight's already done. You can tell. I can tell. And we have way more supplies than we would ever need for this, so I'm using them very liberally. Fuck it, right? We earned it. We lived poor for fucking the entire BL4. Now that's a new thing I've never done before. I don't know where I am. It's like we got a little bit of money left over at the end of the month. Let's live it up. R1L1, that's all I'm gonna do. Always watching for the whip, always trying to stay centered. God damn, see, she just flat runs you over. And it's deceptive, because you think you're moving at the right time, but it's not. And you learn that because you get knocked over. See, she tried that uppercut thing. You're gonna get whipped sometimes. This isn't a no-hit run. I don't have that. Well, I guess that's not true, because honestly, I'll tell you guys a little secret. I've been kind of kicking around about maybe doing a no-hit run. It's kind of funny, because what'll happen... Okay, I gotta concentrate. Story time later. But I got buffs. This is what I want. They ran out again. So buff again. Again, none of this is necessary if you don't want it to be. Blood bubbles. Shoot her in her open ribs. Yeah, look at that splatter. She's going to do it again. Look how cool that looks. I'm telling you, visually, this is my favorite boss in the game. Okay, don't get greedy. Oh, shit. So now I'm going to go around this side because of blood. Don't know if it's going to work. Gotta go forward. Ah, she got me on the second one. So you can see, my idea here is decent enough. I'm just having trouble executing it precisely. That was sketchy. The reason I ran to that side of her was because of what happened the time before. I ran right up to her face and the splash of the blood was getting me. So you have to make little adjustments like that. You have to notice, you know, and... I'm just gonna get some more shit because I'm here. Like... We don't have all the supplies in the world, huh? But the cool thing is, I never really sold too much of my shit. I never really ate any of my cold bloods. I never ate any inside at all. I only ate one, and it was because I wanted Gascoigne's armbands. That's it. So we are in no danger of running out of stuff, and any farming will just consist of consuming something that's in our inventory, or selling something that's in our inventory, and we'll be rich again. Damn, I went too early, and I'm sure you can see that. That's that uppercut, get away from me, retaliation. Forward, forward. You have to adjust. Now move forward again, because you can see, she turns to you. Again. Whoa! I didn't even see that. I looked up at my stamina, and I died. It's all good. But what was I saying earlier? Oh, about no-hit runs. I've been playing around with the idea of giving one a legitimate try. I mean, in some ways, when we play these games, we always attempt a no-hit run, don't we? We don't set out to get hit. It just fucking happens all the time. But I've been playing around. You know, some of the main game stuff is pretty easy for me now. And what happens is when I try to record it, I will get hit by a crow, or I'll get grabbed by a witch of Hemwick in the Hemwick fight, and it's like my no-hit runs over, and I already made it all the way to Hemwick. God, that was awful. So, it's going to take a lot of preparation and a lot of practice for me to get it down to where I can do it, and then also this. I've noticed on this video series I'm trying to make that when I'm not concentrated much, like I'm telling stories or describing something, I do less good. Big surprise, right? And this is funny, because I'm riding high after the Lawrence victory, and we did pretty fucking good in the DLC altogether. So to get back out of the DLC and think that these two bosses were going to be a pushover, because they usually are for me to some degree, and have such a hell of a time with Gehrman, and then this is the longest I've ever fought the Moon Presence. So I'm going to concentrate a little bit. Just pay attention if you still are unsure about this fight. Maybe I'm doing something that makes sense to you. See, she tried that get out of my face uppercut. Oh, man. I guess I'd rather get run over than hit, though. What the hell? Let me hit you, asshole. Whoa! You can see again, it's that kind of retaliation type uppercut. Oh shit, I picked the wrong time to adjust. One more time. Still can't hit her, but we're patient. Ooh, I got hit by both tail whips, and now she's on the move because she knows I need to heal. And that's fake out. Did you think she was going to do the HP drain? Because I did. And I still can't heal. That's a problem. Now I can heal. Now I can buff. Ooh, nice. You don't really get the viscerals much on her. Or I don't take them much, I mean, even in normal playthroughs. This will work out pretty good, though, because I just popped the beast pellet. Let's try to exhaust all stamina and take the risk. We're behind her, after all, instead of in front of her. Oh shit, she's summoning blood. I gotta get the fuck out of here. Because like I said, not only does it prevent you from healing, it does some pretty hefty damage to you. See, that was 3 dodges to get around her, because she's kind of correcting. Oh shit. You don't want to be there. It's pretty epic, though. Did I cancel that somehow, or was that just a glitch? One more time. 3 hits, and I missed all of them. HP drain, we're okay. So should still have some buff, yes. We'll go for all 4 again and try to move. Nowhere. Get around her. Now I'll double buff because I have time and I have supplies. I don't care. There we go. That's so fucking cool. No time again. So, what did you notice there? To me, it seems like I got distracted. I was only going to use fire paper because I didn't think I had enough time to do both. Once she started calling for the blood, I decided to do both. But if you were paying attention, you realized my beast pellet and fire paper were out of sync. So I tried to equip the beast pellet and I had to wait a second. So I got distracted by that, and I stood there with one eye on her, so to speak, and the other eye up on my beast pellet waiting to hit it. As soon as I was able to, I hit it, and then I died because she fucking did that launching ass epic move. So only got her once. I need to lock on. Lead her over here. 2 dodges to get around her. 1 more to keep moving. Don't be afraid. Oh shit. Got ran over like a big rig truck. Now this is a whip attack. It's not a retaliation. That one's a retaliation. Okay. So I'm having a consistent problem with moon presence. She is kicking my ass when I'm in front of her, and when I get knocked down, that 50-50 chance of spamming dodge to get out of the way hasn't been working. So we have to adjust or believe in our plan and keep going. It's up to us. Alright. Let's get her. God damn it. Alright, I'm getting sick of this. She's stuck on a tree. I don't want to go over there because she'll break loose as soon as I fucking get near her. I know it. Oh. Come here, bitch. Where'd you go? It's okay. Not afraid to get whipped. Maybe I like it. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, that's the nasty one. Okay. We have buff and we already have a built beast meter. We should be doing some bigger damage here. So I'll get all 4. Try to get around her. One more time. That's what happened last time. That seems to be a retaliation like other bosses do when you try to take a vial. She seems to keep launching into that crazy epic attack when I try to heal. I get hit? That's not fair. Oh god, that was violent. I love it. This fight is fucking cool. And I know I said it's not really that hard. And now I'm having a fucking hard time, sure. But I mean, this is Blood Level 4. We already did our work. This is just for fun. I am making mistakes. This is going poorly. I'm not making excuses. But trust me, the Moon Presence isn't that hard. Now, I'm going to keep on her, but I got to watch out for that. I don't have any more fire paper. This is what I'm talking about. She's forcing me to use vials, because you cannot go over there. That was close. Oh shit. I can still heal though, that's good. More blood. You could shoot her if you want. Be wary of that, because that seems to be the launching move that she does, and she's back in the blood. We're either going to kill her right here, or we're going to die. Damn it. I couldn't even say the sentence before the other part happened. So again, that's just a calculation you have to make, you know. I'm getting a little eager. Like I said, this is the most I have ever fought the Moon Presence on regular playthroughs or Blood Level 4. I've only died to her one time on a Blood Level 4, so we have far exceeded that record. So now is the time to sell shit we don't need, you know. You're not really getting much money for this shit, it doesn't matter, but I could eat all those, I could eat those. This would be good. I always feel weird selling those. Get a shit ton of money for all this stuff. We've been lugging it around the whole damn game. And we will replenish our fire paper. And we still haven't had to farm. See that? But look at this one, 35. That's the one you get after Logarius. The noble dress, whatever. But look at altogether, the doll set gets you another 35. I don't need those. I'm just going to clear them out of there. Nah. So look at that. Just selling outfits and shit that I've been lugging around got us that. I could still fucking eat all of these and we'd be a millionaire. Not really, but you can do this without having to farm. Wait, what am I doing? Purchase items. I don't need 16 of them, do I? Ah, fuck it. Go get some of my beast pellets. Look how much insight I have, too. Jesus Christ. So, yeah. I personally really dislike the farming aspect of a Blood Level 4. It makes it extra worse for me. I would do a BL4. Oh, I don't have any fire paper. Equipped, anyway. That's going to put them out of sync and delay. But this is what happens. We're not scared. That's right. Hit you on the way out. Like you hit me, bitch. Whippy ass tail. I went twice there. I'm sure you can hear the clicking. Ooh, I got hit twice too. Oh god damn it. So really you could do this if you're not comfortable, or like, I weighed my options there. I could have got to her and hit her a couple of times. It would not have been a big amount of damage, and by the time I got there I would have had less stamina because I was pretty far away. So I just said fuck it, let's take some vials. I don't know where she's going. Should have saw that coming, huh? See, she'll be on you again with this blood bubble bullshit. only going to get a fire paper. I do not want to take the time to take a beast pellet. Alright, we got away with that one. Oh, god damn it. I can't heal, can I? Nope. So you can see it. We have a decent amount of health, but we cannot heal, and it's probably 30, 60 seconds, something like that. But this whole field becomes a fucking blood bullshit. That was pretty crazy, wasn't it? See? You gotta be careful. All I really want is a fire paper. And I'm gonna not falling for that shit again, because it's in the blood bubble forest. You can see the radius it has. It's pretty crazy. Goodnight Moon. Okay. Be quiet, I need to concentrate. I'll explain why I did that in 1 second. Okay, so you get a shit ton of money for that, and altogether, by starting the Gehrman fight, eating the umbilical cords and all that stuff, you get quite a bit of insight and stuff. So, first things first, the reason I took a bold hunter mark to get out of there, I'm not going to really try to explain how to do that, because it's a timing issue, and if you try to fight those bosses first, and you're not really good at that, you can accidentally cycle into new game, and your blood level 4 is ruined. So don't worry about that. The reason I did that is because I wanted to talk a little bit about the moon presence overall. You can see when I stop flapping my gums and talking nonsense and I focus a little more, it goes better. We had a difficult time with the moon presence compared to my normal, which I guess you can't expect on a blood level 4, and compared to some of the other bosses. Gehrman gave us a hard time at first. I took a break, I came in there and I kicked his ass. But that's the kind of thing that blood level 4 is going to do to you. Things that you are certain you will be good at, you won't. And you will other times. It's weird. This really humbles you, like I said in the very first episode. You're going to realize that your technique for Bloodborne is not very good. You're going to have to learn attack patterns, dodge timing, attack timing, limits. You're going to have to learn how to manage resources and stuff. It's a hell of a challenge, but it's fucking fun. And when you complete it, it's very, very satisfying. So that's the entire game. That's all main game bosses, all optional bosses in the main game. That's every boss in the DLC, including Lawrence, who I fucking hate. And that's Gehrman and the Moon Presence that proved to be tougher than I was thinking they were going to be. Just a quick recap. I think some critical elements to making a blood level 4 doable for you and way, way, way less frustrating and miserable is going to be what I've been saying the whole time. Have a working understanding of where items are. Know where you want to go. Have some kind of loose outline. If you remember back in the beginning, we started here, we went over there, went back over here, we did this, we started this area, we left this area, we went through the woods to open everything up, but then we pulled back right before Shadows and went to fight Parl so we could buy bolt paper for Shadows because we know bolt paper works for Shadows. Like, there's a lot of knowledge that goes into this. It doesn't mean you can't do it, but if you're thinking about doing one of these, do a little bit of research. Think of an order that works best for you. Think about the bosses you fought in your regular playthroughs that really, really ruined your life. Rethink that strategy. And one way or another, you're going to have to get in here and put in some work, some time. And there's really no way around that, but it's super fun. And one of my favorite things about a Blood Level 4 is once you're done. Because I have another character that's pretty, oh, I guess one last time, speaking of that. This is still our blood level 4. This is still our saw cleaver with our one gem that the damn Winter Lantern dropped, and the other 2 came from Mensis. I have another character that's pretty high ranked that I have just for fun. Like, it got so high ranked up that I just never deleted the profile, and it's fun. Like, what I've been doing with it is a run through the game one time, all bosses with every single weapon that Bloodborne has to offer. So it's been ongoing for months. It'll be ongoing for a while longer. And I use that character because I already have all the weapons. I have them all upgraded. You get it? But what I noticed after my blood level 4, the first one I did, is I just wanted a casual, no recording, no problem playthrough of Bloodborne. Damn cars and helicopters going crazy outside. Don't move to Finland, it's dangerous here. I played through with that character, yeah, who's very high ranked, but I got a lot better at Bloodborne. Like, a lot. Implementing these strategies that you learn and this understanding of these boss fights, you will fucking shred a lot of people. My first fight with Maria and Orphan after my blood level 4, neither of them lasted 2 minutes. It was fucking awesome. But yeah, I mean, understand what you're getting into. Be willing to dedicate some time and energy to it. This isn't something to just do casually. This isn't something that you're going to get done very easily if you don't put the time in and stick with it. I just proved that you can do it without any farming once you get the hang of things. Obviously, you know, you're not going to watch what I did and then go duplicate that. But what I mean is, knowing where things are, knowing the path you want to take, playing smart, using buffs strategically once you have the boss figured out, saving them on boss fights you don't need them, even if it's going to take a long time, letting go of the panic dodging idea and learning. Letting go of the idea that you're going to run into these boss rooms and just swing and swing and swing and chunk damage off. And yes, you're going to get hit, but you'll still live because you got a huge health bar and you got 600 vials back in the dream. All that's removed. All of it. And that's why this is a hell of a challenge. But we did it. We did it all. We did it completely. No tricks, no cheeses. Well, that's not exactly true. I did do a skip to get the orphanage key. Shame on me. But I'm talking bosses here. And we did it with our trusty saw cleaver, which, you know, I still think is the best choice for blood level 4, but that's all I can do here, is show you how I got through it, show you my knowledge of where these items are, how I conserve them, when I calculate wasting them, like on the Living Failures, I would have used everything I had to get that goddamn fight over. And it's just a matter of, you know, being smart and knowing the game. So we did it. That was a hell of an adventure. I'm pretty fucking excited. I am very happy that I didn't have to edit any tries out. Some of them were a little long, but overall I think that was reasonable. We got through that shit like a boss. So, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll see you when I see you.